Hey, how's it going? I hope you guys have been having a good day. How is this weather, man? It's crazy good, right? Especially compared to how all that ice and snow and everything we had the other week. So I have had quite a few new followers lately, and so I just thought I would get live for a moment and just introduce myself. So I thought I'd just start off by telling you guys a little bit about myself so that you guys get to know me a little bit better. My name is Megan. Hopefully you guys know that. I live in Norman, Oklahoma. I work for the University of Oklahoma, but I also work for an amazing home-based business that I market for. I have a boyfriend named Vincent that I love to death. He's so amazing. We've been together for like 4.5 years. And I also love my family and my friends and my dog Scotty. He's over here hanging out next to me. They make my world. I mean, without them, what would be the point in living, right? Because without your friends and your family and your cute puppies, there's like nothing else that's good in this world. That's the best thing to me anyways. As a child, I was born in Texas, but I've spent most of my life in Oklahoma, although my mom and all of her family is from Michigan, and my dad and all of his family is from Texas. So they both have very strong and very differing accents. So when I was growing up, I kind of learned both of them, and sometimes they say my words really weird, and it always made my friends laugh when I was younger until I finally learned how to like ignore those accents. Like in high school, I used to say challenge instead of challenge. Sometimes I still say it like that on purpose just to make people laugh. Hey, thanks, Alex. I like my glasses too. The allergies got so bad last weekend that it made all my made my contacts dry up, and they're making my eyes itch and stuff. I didn't like it, so I just thought I'd put my glasses on today. So when I was younger, I actually was homeschooled off and on throughout elementary, which is, I really loved that because I learned so many lessons from my mom that I wouldn't have been able to learn from a public school, and I cherish those every day. They made me who I am today. But then around junior high, I started going to public school full time, which was another awesome experience because I thought kids my age were so weird. Because I just lived with my parents, so I practically acted like an adult at the age of 12. And so when I saw how other 12-year-olds were acting, I was like, oh my gosh, people are so weird. And I got so shy. I was so shy that I was scared to say here during roll call in class. Can you believe that? I got tired of being shy and I got tired of being scared, so I eventually started making decisions to kind of put myself out there and make me take those risks and make me feel uncomfortable until I wasn't so shy anymore. And sometimes I'm still shy. Sometimes I'm still quiet around new people and new groups. But for the most part, I'm a little over that. Then later, it's about senior year in high school, I started going to Moore Norman Technology Center, and I went there for graphic design, got all my certifications and everything, and let me tell you, that is an awesome school. All the teachers care so much about their students, and if you go there, you're almost guaranteed to have a job before you even leave, because the teachers care for you so much that they actually look for jobs for you, talk to the employers, and get you hired before you have even like given them an application or had an interview or anything. Yeah, I know you know Lewis. It's also really fun because they're very involved. They have an organization called Skills USA that they're involved with, and I got to compete at a state competition through them for graphic design, which is really awesome because all of the technology schools throughout the entire state send their best students to this conference to compete. And For the graphic design, it was a t-shirt design contest, and what you do is, it's not just the artwork that they grade you on. Like, you have to get up and you have to present in front of a panel of judges all of the creative process you went through, how you created the artwork, and then you also have to explain how each piece of that artwork represents the Skills USA organization and the state of Oklahoma, which is kind of nerve-wracking because you have a time limit and you can't go under it and you can't go over it or they start deducting points. 2, you have this panel of judges that are just staring you down this entire time. And then 3, because you can see everybody else's designs when you walk in, and so now in the back of your head you're thinking, oh my gosh, my design is like so not as good as that other person's, I'm definitely not gonna get this. But it's an experience, and it was one of those things that helped me, break out of my shell and get a little bit more outgoing and learn how to talk in front of people. I honestly really didn't think I was going to win anything. You should have seen my face at the awards celebration when I found out that I actually got the gold medal. And then Moore Norman sent me to Louisville, Kentucky, all expenses paid, to compete nationally. And now that was nerve-wracking. Like, I was having a nervous breakdown that entire week. It was a great experience. I met so many people. I'd never been in a city so big that when you look around, you can't see the sky. You have to look up to see the sky because the buildings around you are so tall that you can't see it. I got kind of homesick. I like being able to see the sky. I like the Oklahoma plains. But I just remember that entire time being in Kentucky, thinking that, I got there and that's great. Like, all I wanted was to win state. I didn't need to win nationals, and I didn't want to take anybody else's thunder because I thought everybody there deserved to win something. But some of my competitors started talking to me, and right before I got on, they were really friendly and they encouraged me, and that was the most amazing thing. Is everyone there, nobody was upset about anything. Nobody was petty or jealous or anything like that. We all encouraged each other. We all knew we were skilled. We all knew that we worked hard, and whether we placed or not, we were just happy to be a part of that experience. And it was really awesome seeing so many people. I mean, thousands of people, skilled young men and women from all over the nation, including the territories, gathered together in one room, cheering each other on, and helping each other further themselves in success. It was amazing. And I actually ended up winning 3rd place in the nation. So that was pretty awesome. After that, I earned an internship at the University of Oklahoma that turned into a full-time job. And then a couple months later, in October, and this was just this last October, I moved out of my parents' house into an apartment in Norman so that I could be closer to work, and also just to gain some of my own independence. And there is a lot to learn from living on your own. There is a lot to learn. That's another interesting experience, but I really like it. I like living on my own. I like having my own place. And then a couple months ago, I started working for It Works Global, and I market for them, and they're another amazing company. They have such a great vibe and vision. Sorry, I might kind of need some water. But they have a great vision. The CEO, his main vision is to just help people be the best them, and to help people get out of debt and be financially free. And I just think that's an awesome goal to have, is to just help other people live the life that they want, and to help them, be healthy and have fun and make friendships while doing it. So that's a little bit about me, and I can't wait to get to know all of my new friends just as well. What's that? You feel like someday I'm going to be the world's best soccer mom. You know it. I'm definitely going to be the world's best soccer mom, and I'm going to earn a trophy for it too. And then I'm going to get on live. I'm going to show everybody my trophy for world's best soccer mom. Okay. Well, it was fun going live with you guys, especially since this is my first live on Facebook. So I was kind of nervous about that. But it was really fun, and it was nice to meet you guys.